University's Tim Brazier campus. This is Show After the Show. I cannot wait for you to learn about an event that you've probably heard about for quite some time on his radio, and that is Crowder coming to Anderson along with Austin French. Along with us again, we've asked to come back to Show After the Show, Chris Trotter. Chris is producing the show for Crowder, so everything logistics, everything about this show, Chris is the man behind all of that. And I love the heart of ministry that's behind this as well, because the pastor of Whitefield Baptist Church, Mike McMinn, is along with us as well. And I tell you, in the past several weeks, there's been some bad things that have happened in Anderson.
Yes, sir. It's really been kind of devastating. Just some of the things that have taken place as we were talking before we came on air. I had an 18-year-old pass, an 11-year-old pass, who her funeral is today. As a matter of fact, is at the time of this taping, and there's just so much hopelessness in our area, and I know that's all over the country, but specifically here in Anderson County, my heart is for our community to know that there is hope. There's hope in Jesus Christ, and that's why we're so excited about this concert, bringing it to the Anderson area, because Austin French and Crowder, they're singing truth. They're speaking truth through music and bringing and reminding people that there is hope, and there's only hope in one person, that is Jesus Christ. And that's why we're so excited at Whitefield to be behind this concert, to remind folks, to remind the people of Anderson County and the surrounding communities that there is hope. There's hope even in the midst of what seems like hopelessness. There's hope.
So we're building up to Friday the 19th.
Yes.
I mean, that's when Crowder and Austin French are going to be in town at the Anderson Civic Center.
Yes.
What is your hope after the event is here and then it's gone?
Our hope is that even if folks may not necessarily come to Whitefield, Rob, you and I both know we live in the Bible Belt. You can throw a rock and hit a church anywhere.
That's so true.
That that the Lord will speak to their heart through the concert, through the music, through the message that is heard, and begin to realize, there is hope. There's people that care about me. There is a God who cares about me, and will begin to plug in to any church, hopefully Whitefield, because hey, we're at Whitefield, we're a group of believers striving to serve the purpose of God in our generation by loving God and loving others. And so if that's at Whitefield, great, but we want to let them and remind them that there are churches around that love them. There are people that love them and will do anything and everything to help them come into a relationship with Jesus Christ and grow in that relationship with Jesus Christ.
And people are going to be coming from all over to see Crowder and Austin French, up from Georgia, over from Greenwood, and other places as well. So,
right.
And you're right. You take a rock, you throw it, there's a church. And
Yes,
that's
sir.
a beautiful thing.
It is.
It certainly is.
It really is.
Chris, you've been involved in bringing Crowder to the area. How's it been going so far? I mean, this is like your first time producing a show, right?
That is correct, especially a Christian artist show in Anderson. And ticket sales are going really well. The show is about 75% sold out. So it's a small venue. It's not a large venue like in Greenville. It's a smaller venue. Tops out at 4,000 people total. So it's going to be real up and close personal concert with Crowder and Austin French.
Still be high energy, because 4,000 people can make some noise. You know what I mean?
Very high energy, but everybody's going to be in a smaller area, so it's going to be even more energetic.
What are some things that you're learning through this whole process?
A lot of work.
Yeah.
But there's also, like we were speaking of, a lot of hope. A lot of hope that we'll have saved people as well as lost people come, and that they will realize that there's a life other than the life they're currently living that might not be so good.
So there's a lot of behind the scenes that happen at a concert, and I'm sure it's going to take a lot of volunteers to help. How are you doing with volunteers?
Volunteers is doing we've got good volunteers. The church has partnered with us, which I'm so excited to have Whitefield as a partner with us, because we're going to have counselors there. They're going to be providing counselors. A couple other churches that are going to be providing counselors, and somebody wants to talk to someone, if they want to receive Christ, then we're going to give them the opportunity.
Coming day of the show, tell me about the parking situation.
Well, the good thing about the Anderson Sports Entertainment Center is they have lots of large parking lots. So you're not going to have to park a couple miles away and walk in. Very large parking lots, so you'll be able to park there and on site. There's no charge for parking. So unlike most big events in other surrounding areas where you have to pay to park, there's not going to have those $10, $20 parking fees.
That's good. That was going to be one of my questions, because you come in, you're like, oh no, I wasn't expecting $20 to go park, so it's free to get in, which is amazing. What time do you think people should be getting there to arrive?
Okay, so the doors will open at 6:30 for general admission, and we're going to talk about a youth group pre-party here in just a little bit, and those doors are going to open at 5:30 if you have access to the pre-party, and that pre-party will include food, drink, and artists at the party.
Well, tell us about it, because
All
you've
right.
got some special tickets for this. You even brought them with you.
Yes, I've got right here. I've got 150 group tickets for churches, youth groups, single groups, couples nights out that can be purchased directly through Palmetto Entertainment. You'll have to go to our website, contact us directly, and we can sell these to you at $25. That's a $25 ticket, which is cheaper than online. Has to be a group sale though, and it includes admission to the pre-party for food, drink, and introduction to the artist and meet and greet with the artist.
Group is what, 8, 10 people?
Yeah, we need to be 10 or plus.
10 or plus?
Yes, sir.
That's easy to do. And
that'll-
150 of those.
That's correct. I only have 150 granted from the producer and through Ticketmaster that I can sell this way, and that'll get you in at 5:30, so you don't have to wait in any lines. Walk in at 5:30, get to talk with Austin French, enjoy some food, drink, fellowship, and then on into the concert at 6:30.
That's a pretty cool deal, especially on a Friday night, so you'll be able to make that at 5:30. So if you want to know about that special deal that Chris is telling you about, we've got all the information that'll get you directly in contact with Chris and Palmetto Entertainment for this as well. So it's Crowder, Austin French, Anderson Civic Center. That's where Austin and Crowder are going to be, and that's on Friday, July 19th. It's going to be a great night, and I hope you can make it. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Show After the Show.